Okay, so we've reached more of the autumn market now. The market around here, especially across the country, but I mean around here, it always peaks in the spring and the summer. That's when the most is happening. There's the most demand. There's the most inventory, and then once you start to enter the autumn market, things start to slow down. So when you look at the data, it looks like we've already started to enter the autumn market. Things are slowing down. Inventory that's been climbing pretty consistently has finally started to decline. Demand is remaining relatively stable. And so with that, even though like demand is remaining stable and inventory is starting to go down, inventory is still really high. It's still quite a bit higher than it has been the last couple of years. It's much more similar to like the way the market was pre-pandemic. And so with that, at least on the inventory side, the demand side is lower, is absolutely lower. And it's resulted in there just being a slight decline in values. It's not crashing, it's not doing that, but it's been a slight decline. Now, rates have gone down. If you've been watching, it's been pretty exciting. They're actually at 6.29% as of the day that I'm recording this. Which is super cool because they've been around 7% for a while. So like pretty much right up at 7% for basically the entire year. This is the lowest they've been all year. Since October of last year was the last time we had rates this low. And they're still high, but they're a lot lower than they've been. And with that, we do expect to see a little bit of an uptick in demand, which will probably bring inventory down a little bit. It will probably neutralize the market a little bit more because we've been in a buyer's market. It's been very distinctly lenient towards buyers. Most homes are selling under asking price. I believe it was about 60% of homes are selling under asking price. And I think it was like 20 were over and around 10 or 12 was at asking price. It was around there. So with that, when rates go down, demand always goes back up. So with demand going back up, that means there'll be more competition, which means not as many homes will be selling under asking price. And likewise, homes will sell faster, which is really helpful. If you're trying to sell your place right now, you know it's been kind of hard. You're hanging out on the market way longer. You have to be way more agreeable to working with the buyers who are coming through your place because it's just harder. There's not as much demand. So when someone does want it, you have to work with them way more than you did before. So with rates going down, we can expect to see inventory go down a little bit, probably a little bit faster than it otherwise would with the seasonality. This is usually the season inventory goes down anyways, just because we're entering the autumn market, nearing the holiday season, all of that. So with rates going down, we should expect to see demand pick up a little bit, inventory go down a little bit. We'll probably move from a buyer's market to more neutral, maybe even a slight seller's market. It all depends just on what happens with rates in the following coming weeks. Like we got down to 6.29% right now, but they're volatile. They've been down at 6.5 for about a week or so. But they're always all over the place. Now, if they can go down, stay down, or even go down farther, we're definitely going to move to housing being more affordable and towards more of a seller's market. If rates bounce back up, housing will be just as unaffordable as it's been, and will remain in a buyer's market. So we'll have to see what happens over the coming weeks. But as of where things are right now, things are looking hopeful for it to be better for everyone. Buyers will have it better in that houses will be easier to buy. They'll be more affordable. Sellers will have it better in that they don't have to sit on the market for, the average days on the market right now is 94 days. It's a long time, 3 months to sell your house. You won't have to wait as long because more people will be trying to buy. So fingers crossed that trend continues. We'll have to see. Everything's always speculative. When you're trying to predict the future, no one really knows and everybody's wrong, frankly. But where it is right now, you have good news in that rates have gone down some. And hopefully that continues. So if you're trying to sell, normally I would say you should probably wait till, you know, right now is fine. Once you get to November, that's where I'm like, you should wait till next year unless you really need to. So we're still in a fine time, especially given that rates have just gone down. Like, you'll probably be just fine if you go to sell right now. If you're trying to buy, rates just went down. It's more affordable. It's a better time for everybody. Anytime rates go down, it's a better time for everybody. So if you're wanting to buy or sell and you want to talk through like, what are my options? What does that look like for me? Feel free to reach out anytime. I put my information in the comments below and we'll talk it through with you. Have a great day.